It's raining again, but the ground really needs the rain. And in my wild garden, very wild garden, my ground is really rock hard. So rock hard that it cracks when the sun's been on it for too long. Here is a big crack that's now getting more soggy from the rain. I have lots of plants growing, some squash there. What else have I got? A soggy pond which is filling up now. It's a pond swamp, frog swamp really. They'll be happy. And what else have I got here? I've got some courgettes and some cucumbers and some beans, I think they are beans. And we've got some beetroot there. And in here is my massive courgette plants. They're really big. And the tomatoes behind them, and I've made a willow doors around my climbing frame, and I'm hoping to finish making a greenhouse around it with plastic bottles. But we will see. Let's see if we can find a courgette that's growing. Here we go. Here's one. It's a courgette. It's got a bit of a funny end there. Got another one here, look. That's nice, isn't it? And some more here. That's a good one, isn't it? There's some more coming. There's quite a few there. That's great. And then we'll take you down this path here a little way. It's very wild. I've got lots of vineweed. I've got my lettuces in a very old early learning climbing frame, and I've used the platform as a growing space. And my chives, I don't think they survived the hot spell. I didn't water them enough, but I've shook the seeds and the seed heads, so I'm hoping to get some more. So there's my lettuces, and I've got some other baby lettuces there, so we'll see how those go. I've got my composter, my compost bin there, and then I'll go up the garden. I do reuse lots of things in my garden, and we are very busy. It's very busy. I need to do lots more work on it. This is my brassica tent with my net curtain. I used raised beds out of old drawers and cupboards because we get lots of pests, and I won't use any slug pellets. So I'll open up this and you'll see what's inside. When I emptied pots to fill it up, there were lots of I didn't realise, but potatoes. So when I filled this up, I have some potato plants now growing in with the brassicas. But we've got, I think these might be cabbages or cauliflower. I'm not sure, but we'll see what they turn into, because I'm not very good at remembering what I've planted seed-wise. And these are some more baby ones, and I can't remember what they are, but it's going to be a nice surprise. And I'm going to go around this side. I'm going to attach this. Now this net is off the ground, so the hedgehogs don't get caught in it, but also to stop the butterflies from laying their eggs onto the leaves, because they like them. And inside here, I'm so excited, there's some broccoli. I've never managed to get to this point with my broccoli before, so I'm really excited. I've got a feeling that the actual plants might have bolted but we'll see. Bolted maize, I think, just grows fast. But look at all these potato plants. I keep putting more and more compost around them. We'll see what happens. And also under this layer of compost and spent compost, when I'm filling it up, I put a bag of horse manure under, so that should give it some good fertiliser. This is my newest area, and I needed to plant out my brassicas. I've got a whole tray of brassicas, so we're going to see how this works. So I used 3 pallets, one on top of the other, to raise them up to save my back and to keep them away from the pests. And I've put inside, wait for this, I built a tent out of sheets and net to stop the butterflies from laying their eggs. But here inside, oh, are my brassicas, and they've grown so much since I planted them. I watered them with a little watering can with a rose for about a week or 2, and since then, now I'm actually pouring the water into these plastic bottles now to water them. So we'll just see what happens. It's raining, can you hear? And I'm gonna make my phone very wet and I hope it works. Oh, here's Pocat. Hi Po. I've just got a great place to hide. So I've used grow bags to see what happens. Just an experiment really, because I want to try and grow as much of our food as possible, but I don't want to use slug pellets, and so to raise them off the ground's good for my back, and to put them in the grow bags, I thought it might help protect them a little bit and keep the moisture in. So we'll see what happens. But how many bags I've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 there. And originally I started using the toilet rolls for each plant to help protect them from the slugs, but I ran out. So then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to plant them straight in. So there we go. Right, but I took them in. It's an old sheet, this, and it's got elastic bits, so I'm tucking it all the way around, tucking it under all the way around here. Try and keep the slugs away, but we'll see. It's an experiment. Everything I do in the garden is an experiment. So we'll see. There we go. So I've got 2 brassica tents there. And this area I'm going to try and make into another one. But as you can see, we have a very, very, very wild garden. And I love the vine weed. It's so pretty, and there's our very old apple tree. And there are some apples growing on it. But I don't know very well. Normally the insects and the birds love our tree. Get lots of birds and insects, so that's great. But doesn't it look pretty, the vine weed? But I really need to have a go at taking that down. I think it's so pretty. It goes all the way up to the branches and it finds the apples. Oh, so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, there we go. And that's my wild garden. I hope you enjoyed a little walk in the wet, and the garden's really, really, really enjoying the oh, look there, the slug. There it is. He's huge. Huge slug. Who wants my vegetables? We'll see. I hope he doesn't get them. They're up there. Alright, see you again. Bye.